Right. Good morning, guys. Thanks for joining me. Basically, just a quick, arrange a quick call, just to give you guys a heads up because my trading is done for today. I had a great morning, and pretty much my trading is done. So if you guys still want to be in the trades, then I'm just going to give you kind of heads up to see what is it that you can expect today, in the market, especially with our current trade. Let's go into 1 hour. Right. Yeah, this trade I took it very early entry. That was the entry was very early because my setup was to buy it there where the market is, but then it didn't trigger. The market decided to do this move, and then I entered pretty much here. I think it was at 75. I think we entered. Yeah, I think it was somewhere around here entered. So that entry wasn't based on the strategy that I'm teaching you. It was nothing to do with the entry. Was nothing to do with my strategy. It's more of my market psychology than anything else. And because why would I enter on a bearish move? Why would I buy on bearish move? That is nothing to do with the strategy. It's more to do with market psychology. I'm not going to go into much details, but as I said, as we got what 30 pips of coming to 40 pips or so. So that is level. Yeah. So if you see the candle going above 1420, price going above 1420 and close, then you should have a bit more confidence to say that market is going to go and hit our target, final target. At the moment, it's still a strong sell zone. The Euro USD is still within very strong. Buyers fighting to take control. So we entered at a great price. So this is the reason that we can actually stay on the trade. Otherwise, I would have said go and book your profit. Now it's at a turning point. It could turn and it could be a reversal. With this reversal, you could be looking at 200 pips, could be 300 pips. So we are targeting roughly about 100. I think we're targeting 100. That's more of like soft spot. But it's a good possibility reversal could take place, but you need to manage your trade because it's still within a very strong sell zone. Because market could be doing this for all day. It could be doing all this, coming back, going up, coming back, going up. Eventually, you're going to see a breakout. So right now, we entered at a good price. So can stop time until it breaks out of this area. It's 1520. 1420 is the area that you should be focusing on. See if the market goes above there. Otherwise, you're going to see this coming down, back up, down, back up. Because as you can see, this is actually, it's not confirmed yet. It's more looks on a smaller time frame, looks as a triangle, forming a triangle. What does that mean? Usually price get trapped and eventually the break out of that triangle. So at the moment, it's more of a forming a triangle on hourly. So price could be doing this all day, pretty much this all day. Eventually, you're going to see the range getting tighter and tighter, and that's when the breakout either direction will take place. So right now, we entered a great price, and we can hold on to break even to see what happened throughout the day. That's one thing. Alternatively, as I said, you should have booked your partial profit, as I advise you guys always. Pretty much what 35, 40 pips almost hit, so you should have booked your partial at that price. But right now, let's see how the day finishes. Just keep it under break even because that trade is nothing to lose, and see if the price goes above here. If it does, goes above and close, then it's a good possibility of taking that move. And as you can see on daily, it's still a strong downtrend. It hasn't done anything to say it's a buy. It's a short-term buy, but overall it's a strong sell area. So this is what I'm actually targeting, just to get to test this breakout here. And if the price goes back up, then we're going to see this one. Until then, it's just going to be from here. It's going to do all this, and eventually, this is our target. I think roughly about here. So if we get there, that's great. We can come out and see what happened tomorrow, and then we can take another position. But as long as we get that, I think if we do hit that, that would be roughly about. That will be roughly about, yeah, about 80, 90 pips. So this is what we're targeting, but just keep into break even to be safe because strong sell in a sell zone. But the reversal could take place. What I'm expecting this week with USD is to do a correction this week. This is the reason I'm going against. Otherwise, there's no way I would have trade against US dollar right now because it's showing great signs of correction. So if the correction takes place, you're looking at, if it's a daily correction taking place, this is what you'd be expecting. This is what's going to happen, which is like almost 250 pips. Guys, can you? I know the screen is moving every time you talk. Not sure where noise is coming from. I hope I got one.
Hamizan, can you mute yourself? Hamizan.
Okay, I've done it now. Yeah. Right, guys, as I said, today my trading is done. Pretty much 100 pips with 2 trades. So I really don't need to trade. That's above. I mean, I don't even have to trade tomorrow because I had a great morning. The reason I couldn't send you guys signal for DAX is because not many of you guys got that account to trade with, because you need a good size account to trade that, because minimum you can trade with standard lot. So not many. So that is the reason that I don't. I do teach the strategy, but I don't send signals because not many of you guys actually in that position to trade that currency. Sorry, that index. So yeah, so I do trade DAX every morning, and that's usually my morning trade. And pretty much Euro USD was there, so I took it. And trading is done. And all of you guys, you should be thinking about same way. Start thinking the same way, where you set your target, hit your target, and you're done. So now I'm pretty much done. My day is done because I had a great morning. My target is done, so I'm not going to even look at my trades. So for you guys only, because a lot of you guys already in, and I thought I'll give you guys kind of heads up with Euro USD. There's a good possibility of that move taking place. Where is that? It's a great possibility of this move taking place. This move. But we are targeting up to here. The reason for that is this is where you could see a lot of selling pressure. So all we need to see is price to go above 20. At the moment, it's keep failing. So that is the only concern. So you should be always focused on that. Just even to break even. If we need to go back in again, we can, because we booked our partial profit. This is what's forming now. If you can see here, took a move here, retrace back, then now it's trying to do another move to the top. If it fails, it's coming back here. If we break through it, then we're going to see a more strong bullish move taking place. So right now it's in the middle of, smack down in the middle, not buyers or not sellers, both trying to take control. Overall, sellers in control still, but in a smaller time frame, as you can see on 1 hour, buyers just trying to get that upper hand, but they can't. They keep failing. They're just failing at 20. So 20 is a significant level to watch out for. So if you get past 20, then we can see possibly to 60, possibly to 1500 level. So just focus on that for today. Just keep it into break even, and then see what the market do. Just don't leave your stop loss away. We had it in the morning. Now your stop loss should have been moved up. We had our stop loss here. Now your stop loss minimum should be here now, and always advise you to have into break even, because you can re-enter here again if you need to, but just keep into break even for now. At least for next 20 minutes, see how this candle closes. That could give us some clues of what to expect. So that's that. GBP/JPY, that did follow everything that I was telling you guys last night, but I didn't take that trade. I missed it because I was busy with my DAX, DAX and Euro USD, and other one took the place, moved same time, so I didn't have time to look at the pair. But it did. When I looked at it, it did do what I was actually saying to you guys last night on weekly analysis. So what did you do? This one, it's starting to form a mini uptrend here, as you can see it now. First move started here, come back, retrace, and now looking for the next move. So entry wise would have been ideally here, but we don't jump into that trade now. Just don't jump into that trade. it's pretty much entry would have been here, or possibly that would have been the best entry, or on the pull on this pullback. These are the two levels you should have been looking to enter, but right now don't, because what's likely to do is go up and then come back here. So that's when you should be looking to buy. So if you see Euro GBJPY do this, now that we missed that first second move, if it does this, back up and then come back down here somewhere, or even here, that's when you should be looking to buy. Just don't jump in here, because it's going to start retracing and you're going to fall into the trap of another 50 pips, possibly 100 pips drawdown. So that one, only time I would look to give you guys any signals if I see the market somewhere here. If I see market coming back to around here. So right now, it's pretty much our entry is gone by 30, 40 pips. So I'm not going to even look at this one right now. It's missed the entry. And this is that is still low. That is the only reason that sometimes I look at this one. I do not trade this one much, very, very rarely. As you can see there, this one is literally just got pipped out 30 pips I think on Friday, but come back inside and it was starting to follow. The analysis that I was doing for 2 weeks now. But right now, it is a sell. I can clearly see it's a sell on this one, but because it broke 100, this level here, it's just that's where they got me concerned, because it could just be going back down and without you knowing it, boom, straight to the top. So that is the reason that I'm not trading this one, but it is a sell setup, is still valid, and it made a first time in a long time, it made a first low. So that is kind of indicating sellers coming into it. They're not in control, but they're coming into it. So if you guys thinking about USD CHF, because a lot of you guys message me what I think, this is what I think on USD CHF. It's showing a great sign of, look at this one there. It's uptrend, clear uptrend, yeah. But this is where market turned, and then as you can see, this candle here, this is a sell signal candle. But today, market tried to get back to the top, but failed. So that is kind of another indication of this possible move here. So you guys, if you want to take, just have your stop loss here, just above this, because this was actually a crucial point. Market did break that level, but then end of the day, market come and close the inside. So that is the only reason it's still valid. Otherwise, my setup was invalid. As soon as the market went back up here, my trade plan was invalid. But 4 or 5 hours later, might come back and close the candle here. So then my trade setup is back up again. So right now it's doing it. Possibly this move is shaping up for this move, but it's still a risky trade, by the way. But it's a good potential. That's the only reason I'm looking at this 199.30. It's keep failing there. So ideally, I might have a sell stop somewhere here, just below those two candles. This is where I'd be more interested to sell from. But from here, yes, you can go. It's 40 pips stop loss. You can take a short position and target 1-to-1 first, and then see what happens here. If it does break through, then that move is most likely. So risk to reward is good, USD CHF, but only thing is because it just pipped out that level here. That is my only concern. Otherwise, I would have been selling it too. This is there. This is where pipped me out on Friday. I think I lost 35 pips on this one, but then end of the day, this is how it finishes. So it's still playing up. It's still doing. It's still messing around a lot, but it's showing signs of downwards move now. This is the first in 2 weeks it's showing that, where if the price is trying to push back up, you see that price is moving back down fairly quick. So that is kind of indicating that sellers is coming into it, but buyers still in full control. Still uptrend on our 4 hour, on hourly, still uptrend. We just literally just broke that structure here. It actually, this is the first time I didn't notice this. It actually first time showed signs of downwards channel here. So as you can see it there, it's been doing all this for last 2 weeks. Never managed to break the structure. It's going up and up and down, up and down. Finally, this is the first time I've seen it actually in 2 weeks when it did break the uptrend structure, even in a smaller time frame. So that is another indication we could see this move. So you guys, if you want to take it, you can, but your stop loss cannot be anything higher than this. 10028 or 230. This is the maximum you should be looking at, because if it goes past there and kind of closes, this is what you're going to see. That is the reason I'm a bit scared of this one. It's in such a place where if this level takes out, you're going to see boom straight to the top. So have your stop loss just above somewhere here, because if this takes this level out, you're going to see this going up, going a long way off. So from here, as you can see on weekly, this one, by the way, this move is very much possible because it's holding this structure still. So that's up to you guys if you want to take it. And that's all I got actually to say. I don't have anything else because I am not going to be doing trading. I thought if you guys want to take any trades, then that is one of the setup as well. GP, buy on a pullback. That would be the safest option right now. You still remember all those trades still in a strong sell zone. So buying is risky, but I am expecting a correction. That correction could take place and possibly 200 pips correction. So that's the only reason that I'm interested to buy. Otherwise, I will not even buy Euro USD because the correction is great possibility of the correction this week. See how it goes, guys. My DAX is paying very well, still going strong. So you guys, if you're in a position to trade DAX, let me know. I can give you the analysis on them as well, because I know at least 85% of the guys, even in the channel, they don't have that account to trade DAX. So yeah, right. Anyways, guys, you got any questions before I leave? Today was just a quick session to give you guys a heads up more than anything else. No, you got any questions, guys? You can unmute yourself. I'm pretty much done. No, I take it as no. Okay.
No.
Okay, no problem, guys. Just look after your trade. Our Euro USD is going very strong right now, as I can see on the chart. Or is it? Let me have a quick look again, because I am on the trade, and I have booked my partial profit as I always do. I don't care if I'm expecting 1,000 pips. My 30 pips level is the level that I usually book my partial, regardless of where the trade goes, because I like to secure my trade early as possible. Euro USD has that got the potential to do it. Is it going to break through or not? We're going to find out possibly later in the day. But right now, just teasing us. And also with a lot of you guys probably a lot of you guys actually messaging me regarding the getting going to get closed, but new one is already open. I'm adding one by one. Everyone that actually verified account and the money in the account to trade, those are the guys that I'm adding. Eventually, all of you guys are going to get added. Just be patient with me. I'm looking for our entry. Our entry is, I need to check where the entry is. Our entry. Right, our entry was about, I think it was 75 or around 75. It's still not there yet. So to take us out, it has to close below this candle. So your stop loss just below this candle. That's where you should be looking to come out if it happens to be bearish candle here, and be watching out for this. I think this is what's going to happen. Let's see if it does or not. It could be because it failed here. Next move to there, then next move back up, next move down, and then eventually I'm more towards taking this top out. So just watch out. Even if you get stopped out, even if you do take your trade, just look for your first loss point. In that case is here. So don't even go for your stop loss here, because if this level takes out here, chances are it's going to more likely going to take this out as well. So you'd rather be out here and then see what happens. Then you can take your position. So when you trade like this, what happens is you take your losses so quickly, just like that, and you are ready for next position. So even if you make it a loss here, this one will make this loss and profit back as well if it follows through. So that is the reason I take my losses here. For example, if I took my trade here, my stop loss would be here, not there. Yes, your safest option is there, but I'd rather be out here. Watch out. I watch and see what market here, and then I take my position from there, and stop loss is just below. So I'm pretty much reducing my risk every time I'm taking my next position, because my stop loss is coming closer and closer. But all I need is one move. So out of them, two short I took here, for example, I took this one, and for say I got stopped out here. I got stopped out here. The next one, I see the market coming back here. I'm ready again. If it ticks my boxes, I will be buying it. My stop loss is not going to be miles away. It's going to be just about 5 to 10 pips below this candle. I'll be taking my position. If the market just do this, I pretty much made both trade back. It doesn't have to go there. It's literally up to here. So that is the reason that I take my losses very, very early. I don't even wait for market to tell me it's coming down here. I know myself. If this level taken out, chances are it's going to come and test here. And if it's there, I'd rather take my position again. So I take losses very, very quick, guys. Don't think I don't take losses. I take losses 10 pips against what I'm looking at, I'm out. 10 pips against what I'm looking at, I'm out. But I do go back in again based on my analysis. So yeah, and eventually you guys are going to learn these things as well. Because right. Okay, guys, I'm not going to drag on too much.
Aki,
I've
I
got a lot of things to do. And you guys
Aki.
enjoy your day and just don't. You got one at that one trade and see where what market do. Just don't start jumping into trades. Today is the day the market is going to be pretty much dead. It's going to make some moves, then eventually drop back, and you're not going to see clear direction today. So don't just fall into start trading today. Pretty much, if you had took the trade Euro USD, you should have just closed at least 50% and just carry on with your every day whatever you do. Because today is you're not expecting those major moves. If it happens, great. If not, less likely it's going to take those kind of moves. It's going to be those 30 pips, 40 pips, then down, up, down, and eventually it's going to build up towards say Tuesday, possibly Wednesday. That's when you're going to see direction. Up until then, it's just going to be one of those going up, down, up, down. Market's going to make its mind up, and with with scalp, you can make those 30, 40 pips and then pretty much done. And that's it, guys. Anyways, I'm not going to drag on. Take care, guys. And if you have any questions, you can always leave your message on the on my Telegram. Contact me through Telegram. And as soon as I'm free, I'll get in touch with you. And today, you're not going to see me much on chatting about on the Telegram either. And guys, yeah, show some love on the Facebook, man, because this is a new page and need all of you guys support. Pretty much, and also some feedback as well. And this is the only way I could improve myself as well and my service. And yeah, and I have taken everything in consideration in terms of I canceled all the subscription because one individual that actually messaged me, and I took the action. The reason why one of the reasons that I actually turn into everything's free in terms of signals and everything, long as you have an account, because I have taken those. I do take those kind of things quite seriously to see if I can actually help anyone to improve on the trading as well. So your feedback is very, very vital to me. So that is the reason I encourage you guys on my Facebook, on my Facebook page, leave some reviews. It's a new page, so it's going to take time to build. And with all your guys' help, it's going to get there faster. Right, thanks a lot, guys. Right, take care. Speak to you soon.